the solar panels. I'll show you a little closer. What we did is we put white tarp, and we found it better to roll underneath so that this way here the rain doesn't catch, because with the plastic the rain was catching because we rolled it up rather than rolling it down. So with this white tarp, it helps with the wind, and also in the winter time if it gets a little bit cool where you are, it helps contain the heat inside. We strapped it down with 4 straps, and we also have 8 ties that are in the ground. We have 4 on one side, 4 on the other. And with the winds that we do get here, believe it or not, these straps do hold down the tarp, and we haven't lost the tarp yet. And with this tarp on here, everything is growing great. The tarp is long enough to go from front to back, and it also rolls down to cover the sides. I'll show you inside the greenhouse. What we did to reinforce it a little bit stronger because of the weight of the tarp, we put metal bars right where we had the plastic PVC. We have 8 of these bars that are circling around from the ceiling to each side. I'll show you the sides. So it's right in front of the PVC piping that we originally had for the plastic that was up here, which we still have the plastic, but we also put the tarp over it. The green beans are getting big. What we did is we have green peppers on one side along with strawberries, and I also have a couple of herbs. Dill, parsley. And on this side is we put the green beans, the tomatoes, cucumbers, peas. So everything is growing great in here with the tarp on. And with the solar panels, that's what operates our fans. So there's hardly any electricity used in here. Along with the misters that we have on, it helps keep the water cooler in here and the temperature cooler. See how nice and big the banana peppers are getting. We have one plant here that has quite a few of the banana peppers on them. So see the metal piping? It does help support the tarp better than the plastic PVC piping because the tarp is a little bit more heavier than the plastic. And we kind of decorated where we keep our storage so that this way here it's not as bland and it's more colorful in here. And we decorated the outside of the fence. We have the misters on, so it keeps the temperature cooler in here and also the water that's going on the plants. You can see each side has its own reserve. And what I do with the abundance of tomatoes and cucumbers that we get, I do can them. I'll show you. Like I said, with the abundance of tomatoes that we do get in the garden, I've canned all of them. I mean, we kept a few out, but I canned mostly all of them. I made like crushed tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomato puree, even tomato juice. So I mean, it really does benefit to have an abundance of tomatoes. I also made salsa. So I have quite a few jars of salsa along with the tomatoes that we had in there and the peppers. And with the pickling cucumbers that I have growing out there, I made sliced pickles, pickle spears, whole pickles. So it really benefits, you know, all this canning. It kind of helps save on the grocery bill. So I'm very fortunate and very lucky that everything's turning out really good. We did here to make it fun for the kids, we kind of did a cutout so that this way here they can stick their face in here and take photos. So it was fun doing this. I think they'll get a kick out of it. They walk back and forth because I have them separated with the chickens. So it's fun having all these animals here, plus the garden. And we have a chicken in a nest. She's getting ready to lay her eggs. Here are 2 eggs in the nest. So I'll grab them. We usually get about a dozen a day, and I do sell them. So it benefits having the chickens. And for the turkeys, I made it colorful for them. What we found to be more beneficial to us is we went and bought a bunch of fruit trees. And you can see this one is bearing a lot of fruit. This is actually a Meyer lemon tree. Grapevine. I transplanted it and put it in here, and it's really going good. Haven't grown any grapes yet, but it's going strong. And what I did is I lined up the driveway here with all the fruit trees. I have a plum tree, 2 apple trees, one's a Macintosh and one is a Granny Smith. And then the last fruit tree is a peach tree. And then we enclosed our blueberry bushes. I have 5 of them in here. This way here it keeps out any kind of birds or squirrels. And the turkeys can't get to them because it's all screened in. I mean, so far they're doing good here. They're right alongside the grapevine. If there's anything else that you'd like me to show you on how we do our gardening and tips, I mean, just leave us a comment after the video that you've watched. And thanks so much for asking for requests of seeing our garden, and I look forward to sharing it with you. Bye-bye. And if you like, please visit us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/OrganicHydroGarden. I'll see you on Facebook too. Bye-bye.